Hey guys, what is up? It is Bibs7 here again, and welcome to another episode of the Hardcore Iron Man Progress Series here today. In this video, we are kicking off episode number 40. We are at 40 episodes in this series. Pretty sweet. Really been enjoying this over about the past year or so that I've been working on it, and hopefully we can continue to survive as we move forward into the future. This video is not going to have a whole lot of progress, although we do make pretty big strides on our summoning. I talk about it a lot in the video, but I've been having a lot of trouble with crashes recently, so I've been a bit scared to do any really high-level PVM or anything like that. But again, I talk about that later on. So let's jump into the only post-commentary clip, which is this first one right here. I am here at Cap Serious because since I got 99 Slayer, I'm now trying to get 5 of these into my player-owned dungeon, but that's not what this is about. As I complete that Slayer task, I finish off the final hard tier and win task, which was to complete a preferred and extended Slayer assignment from Morvron. I went ahead and preferred these guys since I do want to get as many of them as I can so I can get a lot of keys, and once I have them in my player-owned dungeon, it'll be nice and easy to have the 5 Cap Serious in there to farm keys off of whenever I wish in order to eventually one day get the Ascension crossbows. And I'm just here at Prif going ahead and claiming my level 3 quiver. So yeah, pretty sweet to get that done, because obviously now we can swap our pouches for the maximum amount of shards with Omlad while we are doing our summoning, and save us a ton of GP that we would have had to spend otherwise. And I went ahead and used this on summoning. Hopefully we can get a couple levels up next. Alright, I just wanted to make a little clip here, just kind of to talk about stuff for the most part, to give you guys a little update. There's not going to be an actual bit of progress in this clip, but I'm going to be discussing what I have done since the last clip, which should have been the tier and win hard tasks completion, and I was glad to get that one out of the way for sure. Probably mentioned it in the post-com somewhere, but that has some of the most annoying ones on that task set list for tier and win, just because you have to do all of the Voice of Saren things, because you have to, wait until the Voice of Saren is live in the area to be able to do all those various tasks. There's 7 of them, so pretty annoying, but I had most of them done already when I wanted to finish this off, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, I was glad to get that. I turned in all my pouches that I had after completing that, and I walked away with 1,000,000 shards, so that was 25 mil worth of shards and would be easily enough to get me my pack yak. Unfortunately, at this point, I have used up all of my summoning charms, used up all my gold, or not my golds. I didn't use up all my golds yet, but there's a reason for that, really. I used up all my blues and all my crimsons on Omelette Hour, and also I did use a decent amount of my golds, and I made as many unicorn stallions as I could with my supply of unicorn horns, and I am currently sitting on 94 summoning, pretty close to 95, only 274k off of that, but still not really that close to the yak itself, which is kind of disappointing. I was hoping I would get at least 95, but yeah, it just didn't end up happening. If I used up all of my gold charms to make some more Spirit Terror Birds, I would get 95, so I'll probably do that whenever I see Omelette Hours cropping up again, just to get myself that level up, because might as well. But I'm probably going to continue doing Slayer just to get some more charms. I'm quite close to 100 Slayer. I'll be getting that in this video, 200k off, and that'll be cool. I don't think you get, or maybe you do get something at 100, I don't even know. Oh, a new corrupted creature, so that'll be good to get, I guess. But I'm kind of having a problem with wanting to do any sort of PVM. Like right now I have a Greater Demons task. When I got that, I was like, oh cool, I can probably do some Zami, and I was sitting at Laniakia thinking, do I want to go Zami right now? I was kind of watching a YouTube video at the same time, not even really interacting with the game or touching anything on my computer, and my client just crashes, and for no reason at all. Nothing got unplugged from my computer, nothing happened with my headset, client just crashed. So I'm like, well, there's my answer. I'm not going Zami. Like, I'm like afraid to do any sort of PVM. The game's been so unstable lately, it's ridiculous. I don't know if they're ever going to release a fix for any of this crashes, but it's been really, really bad lately. Like, I crash at least once a day, even though I'm like, and I can force a crash to happen by messing with my audio settings, but even without doing that, when I'm just AFK skilling, the game will just crash, and I have no idea what causes it. It just seems to happen randomly, and I'm definitely not trying to go do like racks for the first time on this account when the game's in such an unstable state. So that's what kind of sucks about that. I will hopefully, I mean, I might skip this Greater Demons task and just try to get like a not dangerous one, like Abyssal Demons or something like that, just so I can get that 100 Slayer for this video. But for the most part, I mean, until we see some sort of fix for these crashes, even if I do get my yak, I'm probably not going to be going to racks if I'm crashing this often. I'm just going to probably work on my skills, because I do want to get max on this account pretty soon. That's kind of my goal at the moment, in terms of like, long-term goal. Obviously the overall goal of the account is to get all the collections filled in, but I want to get max as soon as possible for that max guild and the portal and everything in there, of course. But I was hoping to get a decent amount of my supplies for stuff like fletching from PVM and fletching crafting. Those are the two main ones, I would say, and fire making, but that one's easy. I should have enough logs for that almost already. And then herb lore, of course, as well. We'll get a lot of herbs from doing PVM, but I'm not trying to do PVM when this is such a big issue right now. So right now I'm just doing a little bit of divine charge gathering, just because I was here for cash anyways. Got 96 div today, so that was nice. Only 3 levels left to go on that. Probably will get it in I don't know, really, maybe a month and a half or so if I do cash every day. I'm not too sure exactly how much you get per day, but that sounds about roughly correct. But yeah, I would probably, if I was going to do a bunch of skilling, just probably do like fishing and woodcutting. Oh, I'm 2k off 93 fishing, wow. I'll probably do fishing and woodcutting, as those two are ones that I can't really get anything better for, if you know what I mean. Like, I have the best equipment, and I wouldn't be wasting my time doing those. I'd probably do fishing at Menifos. I think I would go for 99 fishing at Menifos and just use those fish to get myself 99 cooking, and then I will be able to cook my manta rays and my blue blubber jellyfish and stuff without worrying about burning. So I think that's what I would probably do for that. And then woodcutting obviously will be at Teaks, and once I get 99 woodcutting, I can go do 99 Hunter at Big Game Hunter, because then I'll have the best chance for cutting stuff. So I definitely have plenty of skilling stuff to be getting up to in the meantime, but I just wanted to make this little clip because it's really annoying, because I want to get into PVM. Like, I want to go to do racks, but like, if I die and lose a life on this account because of a client crash, I will be so fucking mad. Like, the amount of time I spent and getting like the chaos title and all this stuff on this account, I'm not about to risk it with the way the client is now these last couple, like this last month or so. So yeah, I really hope we see something in the patches for in the next couple weeks, something to do with addressing these crashes. But as it stands, I'm probably going to go on a bit of a skilling stint in the next couple of clips here, besides maybe getting 100 Slayer for this video. So yeah, hope you guys can understand that, and I will see you in the next clip. Alright guys, this clip is going to be pretty similar to the last one we just had. I haven't done a whole lot of combat stuff since then. I do have a level 12 hatchet that I'm going to be siphoning here. I'm actually not going to get an invention level. Well, because it doesn't really matter that I'm doing this, but I thought I was going to get an invention level from that, but we just barely missed one, only 40k off one now. But just did a level 12 hatchet doing some wood cutting, so I am now 87. Just got that. There was 2 levels because I was almost 86 already, so got a couple wood cutting levels, and we're up to almost 20k teak logs. I think we need a little like 115, 120k teak logs for 99 construction, so I don't know if we'll have to go all the way to 99 wood cutting or not, but I'm going to keep training there when I do train my wood cutting. But yeah, the reason I haven't done, like I said in the last clip, I was going to get 100 Slayer in this video, but it just turned out that it was not a good thing for me to go and do any combat at all, because even when I was doing teaks, I was cutting my teak logs. I was just like browsing, I think like some achievements on Steam, and my game crashed for no reason whatsoever. It just crashes, gives me some stupid error about stack-based buffers, and that happens at very least once a day, often multiple times a day, for no reason whatsoever. And it's just so unstable right now that I can't really bring myself to do any combat at this point on this account. So I'm going to continue doing skilling until there is some sort of fix for this. I hope you guys can understand that. I figure that we can just have a little clue scroll opening for the end of this video, although it's just going to be some very low level clues. Just trying to find my Ring of Fortune. Might as well open these to give something maybe a little interesting in the video. I'm going to be opening my 25 easies and 25 mediums that I have stocked up, so might as well. And for the clue scroll general rewards, we're at 43. Easies, we're at 1 out of 81, and mediums, we're at 1 out of 82. So we're not really going to spend too much time on these, but just want to go ahead and go through them. I mean, you can get a worse easy clue. Oh, we got a reroll token. I think that is something we needed for the log, so we can reroll. You really what are you ever going to expect to get from easies? I don't know, why even bother re-rolling almost, but still. Oh, the meerkat scrolls are probably one of the better things. Black plate legs trimmed. What are these? Oh, those all look almost the same in the inventory. That's weird. Pretty much if we see any decent items like the meerkat scrolls, wizard's robe top T, we're going to keep stuff like that. We got another reroll token. That's actually a decent one with the... And another nice fortunate. Sure, we'll keep that. Oh, black crossbow is a fortunate component? I didn't even know that. Alright, we're getting pretty good fortunates here. Alright, this one we can definitely reroll. Although lighthouse teleports are good. There's a magic combo. I didn't know you could get magics from easies. Nice double trimmed black armor there. A blue beret and a black crossbow. Only fortunate components. Another double coming in with the black cane. These are actually better than I thought, to be honest, especially, ooh, nice Armadillo page. If you're on a main, the flared trousers, sick. If you're on a main, these could actually be decent if you're trying to rebuild, because the fortunate components don't seem too rare. But you're definitely not going to see master clues from easies. They're super rare. But yeah, that's the easies. Pretty decent, honestly, better than I was expecting. I didn't really use the reroll tokens, but I guess I'll just consume them now. Whatever. On to the mediums. Taibo, wow, 600 pure essence. I actually do want to look. We were at 1 reward, and we are now up to 10 out of 81 on the easies. No duplicates yet. That's pretty nice. And for the general rewards, we already had that Armadillo page, but we did get the easy reroll token slotted in, as well as black crossbow and bolts. We didn't get any of the other crossbows, unfortunately. But anyways, moving on to the mediums. And plate body there. And there's the medium reroll token as well. I guess the reroll tokens are much more common from the lower leveled clues, it seems like, because you definitely don't get that many hard or elite ones. And we get a second medium reroll token. I was going to reroll that, but since it has the token, I guess we'll keep it. Meerkat pouches are actually good to keep, I think, because they're really useful for the higher levels of clues. And we actually got a master from the medium. I want to look quickly. Sorry about the typing. I want to look at what's the rate on those. Where is it? I do not see the drop rate on the main page for the masters. I thought this was where it was, but apparently not. I know it's really rare. 1 in 15 from hards, and then so it's obviously going to be much more rare from your mediums and such, but I cannot seem to find it on the wiki for whatever reason. Maybe I've gone stupid, but it was definitely here beforehand. Maybe if I look at sealed clue scroll master. Yes, there it is. It's 1 in 30. Okay, so it's actually not too bad. And 1 in 50 from easies. But anyways, we can continue on here with the opening. We're looking for it would be cool to get ranger boots. Just so I could attach the golden thread to them if I ever get it for a decent boot. Ancient robe legs there. I always kind of liked those robes. Ooh, triple Ceradomin page. This one can be re-rolled for a Ceradomin miter. Garbage. Adamant Cross. Why is that one 142k? Oh, I think those were Lumberyard. We got Wizard Boots T. Wow. Is that the same thing as like Wizard Boots on Old School? Like the, oh, nice Bandos Robe Legs. The ones that are the same rarity as Ranger Boots, I'm not sure. This one's junk. And it's got even worse. Coming up on the end here. Nothing too exciting, of course, from these lower levels of clues, but figured I would show a little opening, finishing off with the black headband, and that put us up to 8 out of 82 on the mediums. So we got less uniques, but still no duplicates, thankfully, and now my bank is going to be filled up with a lot more junk stuff, so I'll have to clean this out. But yeah, that was pretty fun to do. Open up a bunch of those low-leveled clue scrolls, and we are definitely going to have more than enough fortunate components to get ourselves the Luck of the Dwarves and stuff once I get to the invention level that I can boost for them. I think 90 is like the sweet spot where you can boost for a bunch of stuff. Also, I think that Bandos page we got was new, and the medium reroll token, of course. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Unfortunately, it wasn't that exciting in terms of progress, but we did get quite a bit of summoning out of the way, and I'm definitely looking forward to getting the yak. I'm going to be doing familiarization at weekly reset. I can usually get about 800 or so crimsons from that at Water Fiends, which will be a decent amount, and I shouldn't need much more than that for the yak. But again, until the game becomes a bit more stable, I'm probably not going to be doing all that much PVM. Anyways, guys, we'll see you tomorrow for the weekly vlog. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.